Today we are becoming student ichthyologists. An ichthyologist is a scientist who studies fish. I want you to remember the word ichthyologist, so we are going to practice saying it together. A, B, C, ichthyologist. A, B, C, ichthyologist. A, B, C, ichthyologist. Today we are going to design our own fish. You can look at examples of real fish for ideas. It might look like this when it's done. Some fish have a long body shape like the moray eel, and some fish have a round body shape like the pufferfish. We're going to use tracers to make the body shapes. I have two rules for using the tracers. The first rule is they can't touch each other. And the second rule is they can't touch the edges of the paper. So don't do this. Orient your paper horizontally and arrange your tracers so they're not touching each other or the edges of the paper. Then you can trace them with oil pastel. We're using oil pastel today. Take good care of these. Don't rub the oil pastel in your hands because it will come off on your skin. Also, don't take off the paper wrappers. When you're done, the oil pastels need to be put back in a row, and then you slide the tray back into the lid. When you're ready to trace, you can choose any color. Hold down your tracers and carefully trace all the way around. When you're done tracing, you can remove the tracer shapes to see how it looks. Please do that now and then stop. Now let's study the dorsal fins. Some fish have a spiky fin, like the squirrelfish. Some fish have a wiggly tentacle fin, like the lionfish. And some fish have a curved fin, like the mandarin fish. Here is how to draw a spiky fin. Make big spikes, as big as you can fit on your paper. Please don't make your spikes teeny tiny like these spikes. These are too small. To make a wiggly tentacle fin, you draw a wiggly line, turn around, and go back up. And then you keep going. Draw a wiggly line, turn around, and go back up. Keep going. Draw a wiggly line, turn around, and go back up. To draw a curved fin, you draw a curved line like this. And you can add extra detail to your curved fin by drawing lines or patterns inside. Here is how to draw a curly fin. First, draw a spiral, then turn around and go back. Let's try that again. Draw a spiral, turn around, and go back. When you're drawing a curly fin, please don't make it too small, like this one. We want it to be nice and big. Now I want you to draw a fin on the top and the bottom of both of your fish. Make them big. Do that now and then stop. Now let's study the tails. The tail is called the caudal fin. Some fish tails are truncated like the hippo tang. Some fish have forked tails like the yellow-tailed fusilier. To make a tail, first, you draw a top and a bottom, like this. There's the top and there's the bottom. And then you make them either truncated or forked, depending on what you want. Here we have a truncated tail and here is a forked tail. Make them big. Do that now and then stop. Fish have different mouths depending on what they like to eat. To make a mouth with teeth, the first thing you do is draw a big point inside of the fish's body. Then draw big teeth inside. Make it big. Like that. Don't draw the point going outside of the body. That's going to look like a narwhal tusk. It doesn't go outside, it goes inside, like this. If you want to make a fish with a kissing mouth, first draw the top lip and then draw the bottom lip. Now I want you to make a mouth for both of your fish. Do that now and then stop. Now we're going to learn how to make a fancy eye for each of your fish. First, you start with a dot and then you switch colors and make a ring going around it. Then you switch colors again and make another ring going around that. You can even add lines or patterns inside of it, like this. This will add much more variety than just making a dot, and you can use any colors you want. Now make a fancy eye, one eye on each of your fish. Do that now and then stop. Some fish have stripes, like the royal angelfish, and some fish have spots, like the clown triggerfish. Some fish have both. Now I want you to draw designs and patterns on your fish. Fill up the space. You can use a variety of color so that every part shows up. And when you color, fill in all of the white spaces. Don't scribble color. We want this to be colored in very neatly. Please do that now and then stop.